All right, let's do some GBG Kyle Unfuck.
Okay. Kirstie Alley is promoting her new memoir. It's called The Art of Men. And in it, she kind of opens up a lot about some Hollywood relationships that she's had. Now, she's been friends with John Travolta for a really long time, but allegedly, it was a little more than friends.
John is the greatest love of my life. When I fell in love with John, when we were doing Look Who's Talking, believe me, it took everything that I had, inside, outside, whatever, to not run off and marry John and be with John for the rest of my life.
Why didn't you do it? I mean, he was single.
Because I feel like when you marry someone, you're supposed to work hard at it, and you're supposed to make it work.
I don't
That
really
makes
know
no
what that
sense.
explanation means, or maybe because he wasn't interested because of those gay rumors. Although she vehemently denies those and says she knows in her heart and soul that John Travolta is not gay. And well, so that's it.
He's not gay. He just likes to like a little rub and tug every once in a while. I'm a good dude. That doesn't make
God.
it
A little
gay.
experiment a little bit.
It's not gay.
Well, she does say that
Totally
she
normal.
thinks that in Hollywood, if someone gets big enough and famous enough, and if they're not out doing drugs and crazy things, people feel the need to insult them. And she thinks that people in Hollywood think that that's an insult to call someone gay or something like that. That's her explanation of that.
Gay
Why
means
those rumors.
happy.
It does. You're absolutely right. Now, one Hollywood
I'm
rumor.
extraordinarily happy.
I've always thought so.
Extraordinary.
Extraordinary. Extraordinary. Extraordinary gay.
Okay. Kristen Stewart, we're just going to move on. I'm just going to ignore that over there.
You're just hanging around the closet.
Kristen Stewart and Robert Pattinson, they've been conveniently photographed together, although there's been lots of report that Robert Pattinson was off frolicking around with some hot blonde chick. And so the question is, are they really back together? She had that question asked her because she's out and about promoting the new Twilight movie. But Kristen's answer was a little awkward.
Funny you mentioned that. I'm just going to let people watch whatever little movie they would like to think our lives are and go for it. You know, keep them guessing, I always say.
What? I love how these people are asked very direct questions. It could be a yes or no or maybe answer. Mm-hmm. And then they don't answer it at all. It's very Kardashian-like.
Yeah, you know what she does that the Kardashians do is to keep them guessing, I always say? They throw in a catchphrase, too, to kind of make you feel satisfied
Right.
that they've really taken care of your needs, question-wise. We just start doing that. That's really good.
It is what it is, I guess, right? Yeah. That's a big one. Sometimes.
When life gives you lemons.
Yeah. Okay. Now, one of the most famous last names in Hollywood is Jackson, right? The Jackson family, even. And so why would you want to get rid of it, right?
You wouldn't.
Jermaine Jackson has filed a request to legally change his last name from Jackson to Jackson. Let me explain. It's all in the spelling here, people. Jackson right now is spelled Jackson, and he wants to change it to Jacksun. He filed a petition for a change of name. His reason is artistic reasons, but he didn't give any other details as to why he wants
That's
to change
stupid.
the O to a U.
Of all the Jacksons that need the last name Jackson, he could benefit the most.
I know. I was like, what is the point of that? I have no idea, but the request has not yet been approved by a judge, but a hearing has been scheduled. They really want to find out all the details.
Do we
about
pay
this.
for that with taxes, that hearing? Just want to make sure.
I don't know.
And then what
I
did he
think
do? Send a
does.
press release out? Is that what he did? Like, why would anybody know about that?
Yeah,
have-
before
I
you
have
knew
no
me as
idea.
Jermaine Jackson. Now I'm Jermaine Jackson.
I know. I thought that was so weird.
If you don't like your last name, then why don't you change it to
Smith or-
Robinson or something?
Yeah.
Jermaine Robinson.
Jackson. It's artistic reasons, Jaj. No explanation needed,
I
allegedly.
think the judge should throw a gavel at him.
This is just a little
Just get out
fun.
of this courtroom right now.
Just a fun tidbit for you to take with you. And, a lot of people are talking about the new James Bond movie, Skyfall. And so this is just for the conversation's purposes. So you've got something to add if you don't have anything to add, like me. If people talk about James Bond, I don't really know what to add. But I saw this and I was like, this is awesome. Somebody watched every single James Bond movie ever made and did the math. Now, I guess there's been 23 movies over the past 50 years. They did the math to see just how much sex James Bond has had.
Ooh, that's going to be great.
A lot less in the modern day James Bond. Older James Bond, they were tagging nonstop.
So any guesses as to how many women?
23
23 movies you think he's hooked up
You
with?
got to figure at least 2 a movie, right? So
I would say
40-ish. If there's maybe, because the last ones he's been a one-woman girl kind of.
56 women.
Close.
45.
Really?
But you lose Price is Right rules. Rich wins because he did not go over. 53 different women. Instead of calling him a nymphomaniac because he's not a real person, they're calling him a nymphographic.
Well, he wasn't like always out there looking for sex. He was on the road. He was like saving lives.
Sometimes you got to sleep with a woman to save the universe.
In 23 movies, 53 women. Just a little tidbit for you to take with you through your day. Now, I told you yesterday about some maid at a hotel in Germany who was allegedly...
Pussy galore, Kyle.
What?
That was one of the girls that he slept with. That was her name.
I was going to say, dude, really? I don't think we need to repeat that
And you
one.
say that those movies aren't campy.
That was her name. That was a great... Is that not her name?
Yeah, I guess.
I don't
yeah.
You don't know? You don't know, Rich?
Which movie was
Say
that?
James
That was
Bond
in
expert on my shirt.
Goldfinger. The woman's name was
That
Pussy
sounds even
Galore.
dirtier.
Pussy Galore was her name.
Okay.
Google it.
I think I'm all set here.
That's it.
You know what? I was going to tell this
Go ahead,
awesome
Kyle.
J-Lo's story,
Go
and now
ahead.
we're out of time.
I was
because you
backing
had
up
to be
your story.
inappropriate
That's not
with
inappropriate.
names from movies.
That's not. That's why in Austin Powers the girl's name was whole lot of vagina, making fun of the thing.
Do you have villain women
whatever.
Tourette's?
Seriously, right? On our website right now, johnjrich.com, if you type in the keyword GBG, you can see that J-Lo story that I was going to get to that I didn't get to. It's kind of juicy, but
I'm sorry, Kyle.
there's
I'm
also
sorry.
some
In the movie, he's knocked out, and Sean Connery wakes up, and she's there. She's a pilot. She goes, "Hello, I'm Pussy Galore," and he goes, "I must be dreaming." That's really her name. She recently died, the actress.
johnjrich.com.
And you say those are serious movies. I'm like, they're kind of silly.
No, they're kick-ass
You're like,
movies.
they're not silly.
They're not silly.
Keyword GBG, johnjrich.com.